Okay, students, in this video of chapter Force and Laws of Motion, we will be discussing about certain numericals. Let us see. Two hockey players of opposite teams, while trying to hit a hockey ball on the ground, collide and become entangled. One of the mass is 60 kg, velocity this, while other has this mass 55 kg and velocity this towards the first player. So they both are moving towards each other. Okay. So this is my mass 1, mass of first hockey player, mass of second hockey player. This is its initial velocity 5 meter per second. This is written. Of second it is 6 meter per second, but we will put negative sign. This is most important. In the second velocity, because they both are moving towards each other, so direction is opposite. E is moving towards him and E is moving towards him. So his velocity will have to take negative. So this I have taken negative minus 6 meter per second. Now they both get entangled. Entangled means they are moving with single velocity. They are acting as a single system. Yesterday we have seen a numerical in the previous video. You can go and see again. The girl jumped on the cart and they moved as single object. So the velocity will be same. So first player and second player both velocity will be same. So we'll use law of conservation of momentum that says mu initial momentum of both 1 1 and 2 2. Similarly final momentum mv and mv of first object and then of second object. Let us put values 60 kg, 55 kg, 5 meter per second, right? It's minus 6 meter per second. So see it's minus. So 60 into 5 is 300, 55 into 6 is 330 and minus is here. Observe carefully. And they both are moving with single velocity. V1 and V2 will be V. So this is 60V and this is 55V. They can be added. So this is my final velocity. Okay? In this direction. This was negative direction. Second player's direction. Okay. So this is an important numerical. Always report your answer with SI units. Getting to this question, these are in text question. If action is always equal to reaction, how a horse can pull a cart? So horse will be able to pull a cart, like he'll be pushing the ground backward. This will be action done by the horse on the ground, and in reaction, ground will give him a reaction in the forward direction. Horse pushes the ground in backward direction. This is action done by horse on the ground. An equal push will be offered by the ground to the horse, which will be in forward direction. This is how he walks. Getting to next. Why is it difficult for a fireman to hold a hose which ejects a large amount of water at a high velocity? So you must have seen that when fire brigade comes to rescue, to help, they have heavy pipes out of which water comes out with very high speed. So water is moving out, है ना? So in reaction the pipe will go back to conserve momentum, or you can say according to third law, reaction is backward. So we'll have to apply more force to hold it. When a fireman holds a hose means pipe, which is ejecting a large amount of water at a high velocity in forward direction. So reaction is opposite to it. So we have to give it extra support. From a rifle of mass 4 kg, a bullet 50 gram is fired. So this is mass of rifle. Mass of bullet is in gram. This is in kg. So make the unit uniform. Divide by 1000. Make it in kg. With an initial velocity, it is written initial velocity. Ignore it. It's not initial. Before firing, both are at rest. So that is initial. Initial velocity of rifle is at 0. Initial velocity of bullet is also 0. So it's not initial. It is final velocity of bullet. And velocity of rifle is to be calculated. Recoil velocity of rifle is to be calculated. So mass of rifle is given. Mass of bullet is given. This is bullet's velocity. This is rifle's velocity, which needs to be calculated. And before firing, both were at rest. So U of initial velocity of both is 0. So we'll again make use of law of conservation of momentum. mu for bullet and bullet, initial momentum, mu for rifle and rifle, initial momentum similarly, final momentum of both. Substitute the values. We have masses of both. Substitute. We have initial velocity 0 and 0, so this is 0. This we have 35 meter per second. This is 50 gram. This is 4 kg. So cancel it out. You will see this will come like this. It will go this side. This is negative is equal to 4 VR. So velocity of rifle can be reported in meter per second. Getting to the next question. Two masses 100 gram and 200 gram. This time both are in gram. If you wish, you can convert into kg. Otherwise, it's okay. Usually, you should convert. Here, actually, it will be cancelled from both the sides. So, they are moving in same direction. 2 meter per second and 1 meter per second. So, this is initial velocity. This is initial velocity of second. Final velocity of first object is given as this. So, this is V1, V2 is to be asked. Simple law of conservation of momentum, m1u1 plus m2u2 is equal to m1v1 plus m2v2. Final momentum is equal to initial momentum. Substitute all the values. Only this is missing. Substitute, multiply, add, then divide. This will come here in negatives. Then you can divide by 200. You'll get velocity v2. Report in SI units. Getting to next. An object experiences zero net force. Is it possible for it to have non-zero velocity? Yes, it is possible. Okay, if force is 0, that means ma is 0. So that means acceleration is 0, mass cannot be 0. Acceleration is equal to 0. What is the formula of acceleration? V minus u by t. So t will go that side. So v minus u is equal to 0. So v is equal to u. It means the object can be moving with single velocity. If somebody is moving with single velocity in a particular direction, acceleration is 0. So force is 0. Force may be 0, but its velocity is there. It's non-zero velocity. 20 meter per second or anything. So the object may be moving with a constant velocity, single velocity, uniform velocity along a straight line is compulsory. Again, listen, force is 0. So ma is 0. M cannot be 0. So A is 0. A's formula is this. T will go that side. So V minus U is 0. So V is U. Yani ki it is moving with single velocity. Getting to next. When a carpet is beaten with stick, dust comes out of it. Explain. So this is the carpet in which dust particles are there. When you beat it, you are applying force on carpet. So carpet will come in motion. But dust particles will try to remain at rest due to inertia of rest. That is first law. So they will try to be at rest. So they will fall down. The carpet with dust is in state of rest. When it is beaten with stick, the carpet comes in motion because force is applied on it. But dust particle wants to be at rest due to inertia of rest. So they fall down. Why it is advised to tie any luggage kept on the roof of a bus, so that you can understand. If some luggage is kept here on the bus, it needs to be tied. Why? Because if suddenly it will stop, the luggage which was sharing the motion of the bus may fall forward because of inertia of motion. When the bus moves, the luggage kept on the roof will also share the motion of the bus. Bus will stop suddenly anywhere. Then the luggage may fall forward due to inertia of motion. Okay, it can be sideways or backward or like that. Let us see in this question. A batsman hits a cricket ball which then rolls on a leveled ground. After covering a short distance, the ball comes to rest. Why does the ball stop? The ball stops because of friction with the ground. So yes, this is the answer. There is a force on the ball opposing the motion. Friction is the force that is opposing the motion. So this option is correct. Coming to this question number 5 of NCERT. A truck starts from rest, so U is 0 meter per second. It travels a distance of 400 meters, so distance is 400 meter. S for distance. S is a symbol for displacement or distance. 20 seconds is time, so you can see time is 20 seconds. Okay, find the acceleration. First job is to find out the acceleration. Second is to find out the force. So see, we have been given the truck starts from rest. It's U, distance, time. We have to find acceleration. Now you have to check which equation is connecting them. S-U-A-T. Second equation. Of motion. S is equal to ut plus half at square. Substitute u. 0 into something is 0. So S is equal to half. Acceleration. Time square means 20 square. Right, you can see acceleration will come as this. Then you have to calculate force. So what is the formula of force that we have seen? Second law of motion. This is second equation of motion. This is second law of motion. So mass is given as 7 tons. 1 ton is equal to 1000 kg. So it is mass is 7000. Right, and acceleration you found already. So you can find out force in Newton. Getting to the next question. A stone of mass 1 kg. This is mass 1 kg. Velocity is given. It comes to rest. So this is my initial velocity u is 20 meter per second. Okay, and final velocity is 0. Distance is 50 meters. You have to find out the force of friction. Okay, so u is there, v is there, s is there. You can find out a. First you find out a. How to find out a? U, V, A, S. In which equation will they come? Third equation of motion. You can use this. V 0, you can substitute. Substitute here 0 square. U is 20. 20 square is equal to 2A. S is 50. So it is 0 square is 0. It is 20 square is 400. It is 2 into 50 is 100. A. 0 minus 400 is minus 400. Is equal to 100A. So A is found as minus 4 meter per second square. So you'll have to tell force. Force is MA. A is there with you. Let the force come in negative. It's okay. What is the mass? Mass, if you can find in this. Can we see mass here? Yes, here it is. And it is in kg. You can substitute. Rest of the numericals will be covered in the next video. So kindly prepare.